I now request the President, All India Ophthalmological Society, Dr. Lalit Verma, to deliver his presidential address.
Good evening, everyone. Honorable Chief Guest, dignitaries on the dais, office bearers of AIUS, members of various committees of AIUS, past presidents, respected seniors, my dear friends. At the outset, let me express my heartfelt gratitude to all the members of AIUS for bestowing upon me this honor of leading your society as its president. I am really honored to be present before you today and welcome you all to the city of dreams, Mumbai. It's my proud privilege to address this galaxy of eye surgeons, my seniors, mentors, colleagues, friends, fellow members, students, guest faculties, and delegates from different countries. AIUS, was born in 1930, and today it's a vibrant society. It has more than 25,000 life members, which is the largest society of life members in the world. And it has its own headquarters in New Delhi. Annual conference of AIUS is one of the best ophthalmic conferences in the world. I would like to acknowledge the tremendous contribution made by the members' managing committee, the past president, the secretaries, the treasurers, the scientific committees, and all the wings of AIUS who have contributed to this stupendous growth of our society. You see, last 2 years, all of us have been unfortunate. We have gone through this unprecedented times, onset of COVID, national level lockdowns. You see, it really has been tough in many ways. We at AIUS in the family also lost a couple of our colleagues. I express my heartfelt condolences to their families. I would like to thank Dr. B.K. Naik for the lovely introduction and showing this video. It was a wonderful feeling to see your picture amongst the legends who have led AIUS in the past, and I am truly humbled. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the LOC of DreamCon AIUC 2022, led by Professor T.P. Lahane, Dr. B.K. Naik, Dr. Quresh Muscati, Dr. Prashant Bawankule, Dr. and Ragini Parekh as President of BOA, for making wonderful arrangements to make AIUC 2022 a memorable event for all of us. You see, as you know, I have been actively involved with AIUS activities for last more than 2 decades in different capacities. Often in the past, presidents have, given great suggestions for betterment of our society and set ambitious goals regarding prevention of blindness, diabetic retinopathy, and so on and so forth. However, it's often not possible to fulfill those goals as the term of president is restricted to 1 year. Such goals need long-term planning and close coordination with the union government and state-level bodies and local administration. Therefore, I propose to set up an advocacy team which will work in close coordination with government and other state machinery and let the voice of AIUS and all the 25,000 members be heard in formulation of national programs, policies, national surveys, TPAs, fixation of various rates and surgeries, etc. You see, for me, the interest of AIUS, its members, is and always shall be of paramount importance, and we shall gear all our activities and as per the Red Book of AIUS, which has the memorandum, the rules and regulations, and the bylaws. And this is our Bible and shall be guiding all our activities. So what I'm going to talk today in front of you is how I can work with your cooperation to benefit the members and to benefit the AIUS. You see, in the last more than 2 decades, I have worked with singular aim, and it has been upliftment of AIUS and its members, whether it is headquarters, whether it is finance, whether it is membership, and whether it is scientific program. Believe me, all these things would not have been possible but for the active support of the Governing Council and all of you. Now let me dwell upon a couple of things which I propose to be doing in the coming year. First and foremost, and very close to my heart, is the midterm conference. As of now, our annual conferences are held in bigger cities which have adequate infrastructure for more than 8,000 delegates, associated accommodation facilities, and rail air connectivity from different parts of the country as well as international. To facilitate our members from smaller towns and remote areas of the country so that they can participate in scientific deliberations and update and upskill themselves with the advancements in ophthalmology, I propose to hold midterm conferences in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. This has been pending for quite some time, and we plan to take forward with your valuable support. The second thing which is very close to my heart is skill transfer courses at AIS headquarters. You see, we all know.
In the fitness of things, may I request all of you to please sit down and maintain some silence and decorum, please. It is a solemn occasion. The President is speaking. Could you please all sit down and maintain some silence, please? Thank you.
Second thing which I would like to talk about is the skill transfer courses at AIS headquarters. You see, we all very well know and understand that ophthalmology is primarily a surgical branch. Theoretical knowledge all of us can gain by attending various webinars, conferences, and various other online channels. But to develop these soft skills, surgical skills, the diagnostic skills, one needs to learn them from the masters, and often one needs a guiding hand. This was the whole inspiration and thought process behind organizing SSTC, DSTC, TSTC courses during the annual conferences of AIUS, which I have been doing for the last 6-7 years, and with the help of our trade partners. Encouraged by the overwhelming response to these courses, we propose to establish facility for skill transfer courses at AIS headquarters, and this has been also pending for quite some time. AIUS office and its wings, all the wings of AIUS, the Secretariat, the Scientific Committee, all of them are doing wonderful job and great job individually. I propose to give each wing enough freedom to enable them, empower them to pursue the objectives of their respective domains. But after having discussed it in the Governing Council and within the framework of our Red Book and within the resources allocated to them, and always keeping in mind the interest of members of AIUS. And I wish all the 5 wings represented by these 5 fingers work in harmony and cohesion like 5 fingers of a fist. Believe me, fist always has more power than the individual fingers. I also, it's very close to my heart, also the constitutional reforms. And we shall definitely have a constitutional reforms committee formed immediately after I take over. You see, AIUS today is the second largest body of eye surgeons, the first largest of the life members. But however, despite the huge numbers and despite huge talent, we somehow have not been able to project AIS as a body in the international arena. You see, individually, a lot of our members are doing very well and are very well known across the world, and we are very proud of them. However, AIS as a body is, however, yet to get its due recognition. Efforts have been made in the past to project AIUS internationally, but I plan to pursue this mission with full force and make AIUS a global name in ophthalmology and AIUS annual conference the most sought-after event in the world. And I urge your participation and cooperation to pursue this ambitious goal. FICO, you are well aware of this. With the help of Professor Azad and Dr. Babu Rajendran, we conceptualized the much popular FICO, the Fellowship of All India Collegium of Ophthalmology, way back in 2009 and implemented in 2010. And since then, FICO has received tremendous response from members. FICO is one of its own kind program in the world, and it's an innovative concept and much needed in ophthalmology, which has so many super specialties. We should now try to take FICO globally and let FICO be held in other parts of the world also. Managing committee and the state level affiliate societies, you see, we have the state level affiliate societies which are doing wonderful job, and most of them have representations in the managing committee. You see, all the members of this affiliate state society are distinguished eye surgeons and are doing great job in their respective states. However, their contribution in the functioning of AIUS, I think, needs more. We can leverage their strengths more. You see, a couple of years ago, MC meeting used to be held only once, and that too during annual AIUC. And when I was secretary of your society, I had introduced this system of midterm meeting of managing committee with an objective to improve this center-state connect. And I propose to take this relationship with the state society further and leverage the strength of our state societies towards fulfillment of AIS mission. You see, all the affiliate state societies will be encouraged to promote science and education activities in their respective states, and based on the work done by all the states, the best state, we propose to honor them with the Presidential Medal during the annual conference. We will convene a day-long workshop with the MC members to prepare an objective framework in this regard. For this, I plan to involve MC members of affiliate state societies and also utilize the services of Joint Secretary and Joint Treasurer of our AIS body. You see, these people are elected members of society, and I propose that we will utilize the service of Joint Secretary and Joint Treasurer. As I said, various wings of our society have been doing a great job in dissemination of scientific knowledge for the benefit of members. But I feel it's equally important to create awareness about the common eye diseases amongst the public and their symptoms. You see, because once the public is aware, we can detect this disease earlier so as to institute early treatment, leading ultimately to prevention or reduction of blindness. I propose to launch a series of public lectures by eminent ophthalmologists on a regular basis. And it would be really, really wonderful if we could make efforts to make these lectures available in different languages so that more and more people are benefited across the country. Before I close, I would like to express my heartfelt thanks and gratitude to my family, my wife, Nita, kids, Nitin, Neha, and Asta, and gratitude to my extended family, Center for Sight, Dr. Mahipal, Dr. Alka, and the entire CFS family, and RPC colleagues who stood rock solid with me and also helped me whenever wanted, financially, professionally, and morally, and made it possible for me to stand before you today. I am also indebted to a lot of my friends, AS members, and trade partners. And also like to thank my friends in the AIUS office bearers of society and look forward to their continued support. And I also take this opportunity to commend great work being done by the AIUS headquarters staff led by Mr. Kirpal. I wish AIUC 22 conference a great success, and I'm sure with the kind of hard work put in by the LOC and the power-packed scientific program by Dr. Partha Biswas and the state-of-art show by our trade partners, AISC 2022, the DreamCon, will be a memorable event for all of us. I know I have put in an ambitious plan for the next year, but I am confident that together we can and together we will. We will, and you will agree that in all the proposals I have made before you, the interest of members is at the center. I therefore once again urge all of you for your continued valuable support in pursuing this mission. Thank you so much. Long live AIUS and Jai Hind.